In a bold move underscoring its commitment to supporting Ukraine amidst ongoing conflict, Denmark has announced a significant new military aid package. This includes advanced F-16 fighter jets, a game-changing addition to Ukraine's defense capabilities. On May 20, 2025, Danish Prime Minister Mette Frederiksen officially declared that her country would deliver a comprehensive military aid package to Ukraine. At the heart of this package lies the transfer of F-16 fighter jets, some of the most sophisticated aircraft in modern warfare. According to reports, the package also includes training programs for Ukrainian pilots, logistical support, spare parts, and maintenance equipment. These elements are critical because they ensure that Ukraine can effectively operate and sustain the F-16 fleet over time. The timing of this announcement is no coincidence. It comes amid escalating tensions along the front lines in eastern Ukraine, where Russian forces continue to push forward despite mounting international pressure. By stepping up its support, Denmark aims to bolster Ukraine's ability to defend itself against further aggression. But why the F-16? To understand its significance, we need to look at the history of this iconic fighter jet and its role in modern air combat. The F-16 Fighting Falcon isn't just any fighter jet, it's a symbol of air superiority and technological prowess. First introduced in the late 1970s by General Dynamics, now Lockheed Martin, the F-16 has become one of the most widely used multi-role fighters in the world. Known for its agility, versatility, and advanced avionics, the F-16 has been deployed in countless conflicts around the globe. Its capability to perform both air-to-air and air-to-ground missions makes it a formidable asset in any military arsenal. The F-16's radar systems and targeting pods allow for precision strikes even in adverse weather conditions. For Ukraine, receiving these jets represents more than just a boost in firepower, it's a strategic shift. Currently, much of Ukraine's air force relies on aging Soviet-era aircraft like the MiG-29 and Su-27, which lack the range, payload capacity, and modern technology found in Western jets. The F-16 bridges this gap, giving Ukraine access to cutting-edge capabilities that could tilt the balance in its favor. Moreover, the F-16's interoperability with NATO systems ensures seamless coordination during joint operations. This integration strengthens not only Ukraine's defenses but also reinforces alliance solidarity in countering Russian aggression. While the delivery of F-16s is undeniably a major step forward, it's not without challenges. One of the biggest hurdles is training Ukrainian pilots to fly and maintain these complex machines. Denmark plans to establish a dedicated training program for Ukrainian personnel. Pilots will undergo months of intensive instruction covering everything from basic flight maneuvers to advanced combat tactics. Ground crews, meanwhile, will receive specialized training in aircraft maintenance and repairs. Logistics pose another challenge. Transporting the F-16s to Ukraine requires careful planning to avoid detection by Russian intelligence networks. Additionally, setting up the necessary infrastructure such as hangars, fuel depots, and munition storage facilities is essential to ensure the jets remain operational once delivered. Despite these obstacles, experts believe that the long-term benefits far outweigh the initial difficulties. With proper training and support, Ukraine's armed forces stand to gain a decisive edge in defending their skies. The introduction of F-16s into Ukraine's arsenal carries profound geopolitical implications. For NATO, this move signals a unified stance against Russian aggression. It demonstrates the alliance's willingness to provide tangible support to Ukraine, even if it risks escalating tensions with Moscow. Russia, unsurprisingly, has condemned the decision. Kremlin officials have warned that the deployment of Western fighter jets constitutes a direct threat to their security. However, many analysts argue that such rhetoric is part of a broader strategy to deter further intervention. On the other hand, Ukraine views the F-16s as a lifeline, a means to reclaim lost territory and protect its sovereignty. The psychological impact of having these jets in their inventory cannot be overstated. It sends a clear message to both allies and adversaries alike. While the F-16s represent a significant upgrade for Ukraine, they also introduce new risks. For one, the jets could become high-value targets for Russian forces, who may intensify efforts to neutralize them before they can be fully operational. Furthermore, there's the question of sustainability. Maintaining a fleet of F-16s requires substantial financial investment and technical expertise. Without continued Western support, Ukraine may struggle to keep the jets airborne in the long term. Finally, there's the risk of escalation. By arming Ukraine with advanced weaponry, NATO risks provoking a stronger response from Russia. While the hope is that deterrence will prevail, the potential for miscalculation remains ever present. In conclusion, Denmark's decision to supply Ukraine with F-16 fighter jets marks a turning point in the conflict. It underscores the growing resolve of Western nations to stand by Kyiv and resist Russian expansionism. While challenges remain, the symbolic and practical value of these jets cannot be overstated. As the situation continues to evolve, all eyes remain fixed on Ukraine, the battlefield where the future of European security is being shaped. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates on global affairs.